This is JJK hot or not. I put section 1 for no particular reason. We have Gojo. What do you think of Gojo, Lily?
I like how you have this image all like stretched out.
What would you give him out of 10? Do you want me to give him a description first?
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Okay, so Gojo Satoru, he has blue eyes, and his life is not particularly hard per se, but he'd rather live with a blindfold on or glasses because, you know, the sun is too bright for his eyes. His future is blinding to him.
Because our future is so bright together, Mama.
You know, if you really like a guy who can't handle literally anything and would like to be blind to pretend to be a person, that maybe this is the guy for you.
Okay, well, the blue eyes is that, like, if we look like we could be anything at all related, I just think of, like, inbreeding, and that's horrible. So that's, like, -5.
-5? Okay, so we have -5 points.
The wearing clothes that are too small for him, I know it's fan art, but I don't care. Gross, -2. So now he's at a 3, and...
He actually prefers clothes that are a bit too big for him, like if you see with his little jacket over there.
Okay, whatever, I'll keep it at 3.
So 3 out of 10, you're saying?
Yeah, this is just like, oh, this is just me being silly, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
This isn't noise. You know, this is actually a serious hot or not. You're not allowed to think, wait, there's more?
Okay.
Oh my, look at the hand riz as well.
Their hands are just like
a little bit too articulated.
I'm looking at the lines, like where the lines meet, and it's annoying me.
You're an annoying mother.
He's all lined up. Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
So we're giving Gojo Satoru 3 out of 10. What?
That's true.
So we have Geto Suguru. So Geto and Gojo are often shipped together. There's also a Gojo and a girl ship, but whatever. So Geto Suguru, he is his curse technique is eating curses. So he's kind of like a Pokemon master. So he can catch things to do cool stuff for you. Okay, one big problem, and you can kind of see this like on the monk photo on the right.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of gamer racist. So he had something bad happen to him. So his takeaway was, you know, I save people all day. Like Gojo does this too. He saves people a lot, but nobody's grateful for it because I had one bad experience. So then he becomes evil.
Okay.
So he's evil. He calls non-sorcerers monkeys.
What's the bad stuff he does?
He kills people.
Oh, okay, damn.
But
That's
again,
gonna give him a really high rating.
okay, but ignore that he's evil here for a second.
Okay, I'll forget morals. Okay.
What would you give him here?
I'm giving him like a 9, and the reason...
Damn.
No, actually, I'm giving him an 8, and the reason I'm not giving him a 9 is like because of his earring.
You like the earring, yeah?
No, you know what I think of? Imagine when he's like 80, and it's like sagged like all the way down.
Oh yeah.
It makes me think of like my grandma's earring, so they'd like pull at her earring hole, and then it was like a centimeter long and really creepy looking.
So you're thinking that's hot?
No, that's gross. He's losing points for that. That's why he's not a 9. That's why he's an 8.
Okay, so
But otherwise he seems to be a little aloof, and as you know, I like that, so.
Yeah. He's definitely shy and aloof and kind of has like a meltdown. He's like, oh, people are mean to me. Like once I'm evil.
That's
now.
like a huge turnoff, but whatever. I'll just.
But he's not in the panel on the left. He's not evil yet.
Yeah, he looks really nice here, so it's like.
Yeah, he does help people
he
even
looks
when
like
he's
he
evil.
could like serve coffee in Portland, but I guess that makes the racist part make sense. I'm sorry. No, that's not true. That I'm not making that generalization. Sorry.
All right, so now we have Freak Jaku.
Oh my god.
Really, nigga?
So Kenjaku.
Why is he choking himself?
It's complicated. There's some lore involved. There's some spoilers. I won't get into it.
Yeah, don't spoil.
So there's sort of like a brain who inhabits people. A little bit weird, but they could be either a man or a woman. So if you're into a little bit of a more non-binary or monstrous person, he's a total troll. There's 3 main arcs in JJK, right? Mm-hmm. The third main arc is literally, I'm really bored. I'm gonna fuck up everything and destroy the whole world if I have to make something really strong.
Are any of the sorcerers like immortal?
Kenjaku's 1,000.
Yeah, so that makes sense. Like elves, sort of.
Kenjaku, yeah. I think that
my elf character in D&D is like bored.
Okay, so you would say, so you're not necessarily judging them for, but he's a pretty silly, goofy guy.
Yeah.
This is kind of a bizarre one. Even though Kenjaku and Geto are both kind of evil, I would say that Kenjaku is the more happy about doing it of the two. And since they're 1,000, they probably have they're very skilled in what they do, you know, like.
Yeah, I'm saying gushing 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, Freak Jaku, yeah.
Yeah.
And also
then you would have moments of like seeing him for who he is and like being disgusted by your choices.
Kenjaku has both skills in being a man and a woman, so they probably know that stuff really well. And Kenjaku is sort of the mother of the main character. Like Yuji's mom is this guy.
If someone can be responsible, like, yeah.
You know, and they're a good parent.
Isn't too saggy.
See, like.
So would you look at that? I didn't.
So now we have Sukuna. I'm using the true form of Sukuna more than the Yuji form of Sukuna because Yuji's like 15. Sukuna, so he has a big mouth on his tummy. He has 4 arms. He's 10 feet tall. I don't know what the fuck is going on with his face. He has a big mask. Yeah. So he's kind of the Joker.
It would honestly depend on if I saw him like this. Absolutely not. On the right.
So
shot is so like.
The first thing he says when he comes out
unsettling.
Is, "Women and children are crawling around like maggots." So,
yes, okay,
wait, but there's...
Gosh, I'm trying to be silly and not be disgusted when I think about if these were real people.
But if I was 10 feet tall and had 4 arms and a hole in my tummy and was a kind of a demon monster guy, would you be into that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like...
Okay, so I'll think about it that way. Okay, I can't lie, he looks super weird here in a way that makes me uncomfortable. It reminds me of G.I. Joe, but you know what? I'll give him like 8 out of 10, I think.
8 out of 10? Yeah. Okay. And this is kind of like what he looks as, like a demon monster. He has a lot of eyes.
That's like cool.
Oh yeah, the art that they do for this character is amazing. So there's Kento Nanami. So Nanami Kento, he's a hard worker. He was
like Ryan Gosling.
A little bit. So he was a salaryman and at one point a jutsu sorcerer. He looks like your stereotypical Japanese businessman.
And Silicon Valley businessman.
So much docs. Anyway, so we are looking at Nanami Kento. He has the goggles. Do you like the goggles?
Objectively, he's attractive, but...
Okay, but are you ready for the next panel?
I can't stand a blonde dude. It's being blonde, you just can't stand other blondes.
Okay, but are you ready for this?
It's self-hatred. You sent me this.
What do you think of this?
It just makes me uncomfortable, and like honestly, his shoulders don't need to be that big. Like,
I don't know why he looks obscenely muscular. So you're gonna.
It reminds me of in The Incredibles when the dad is like hunched over the desk and his head looks tiny.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I love The Incredibles.
I'm gonna give him a 5 because his chin is shaped like a V, and that's the Roman numeral for 5.
Okay. There we go. So now we have Toji. So Toji is the good-for-nothing father of Megami, right? Do you know which one Megami is?
Oh my god, literally my dad trying to get us all flip phones, like even when they weren't being sold anymore. Anyway.
Flip phones suck. I had a flip phone, not suggested. Don't use a flip phone, they suck. So...
What if you bedazzle it?
So Toji had Megami, and he was like, ugh, my wife died, so now I'm sad forever. So instead of using the money he gets from being an assassin to, like, take care of himself, he instead leeches off of women and is very handsome. Like, if you look at the guy,
yeah, I mean, like,
he's a pretty sexy boy, 99, but sucks at gambling, terrible father. But he just wanted.
I would like to meet someone who's good at gambling.
That's true. He also kills people. So like another sorcerer.
They all fucking do.
Yeah, some of them don't actually.
Okay, but you know what I mean.
But he's kind of an evil guy. But he's an evil guy because his clan is kind of mean, and they were mean to him. Like that scar he has over here is from getting beat up when he was a wee little sorcerer.
That does suck actually.
And it sucks to be a sorcerer who's looked down upon. But also, like, killing people is probably, like, he could have just not done that. Like, he didn't have to be evil. Like, no one told him, bro, you have to be evil. But he did have a committed wife that he was good to, but she
Yeah.
died for whatever reason. Like, and we don't know why. So what would you give Toji?
Well, he keeps a pretty clean kitchen. Fuck, I don't know, like a 4.
For the evil part probably is not great.
Yeah, like all of these people, objectively, they're fucking cartoons, so it's like.
Oh, and I here's him on top of a ramen cup, and him wasting all of his money on gambling. And you have the person who drew this as well.
Both of those images just make me like I just never want to talk to that person.
Okay, so now we have Ijichi Kiyotaka. So Ijichi is the handler. You probably have seen him in JJK, right?
Yeah.
So he's hardworking, he's humble, he's not the handsomest guy, but he's a good person. He doesn't hurt people, he doesn't kill people.
Yeah.
He works with Jujutsu Pai, and he's nice, and he does a good job. He's trusted by Gojo as well. Gojo's like, this guy's awesome.
Honestly, this guy is like 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
Seems like a cutie patootie. Not to be condescending, because he also is pretty powerful, so that's dope.
He's not very strong, but like he's at a fighter.
He has power.
He
don't have to be fucking muscular to be like. Muscles like literally do not make me think, oh, that is a strong man.
I meant that
It's
he doesn't
different.
like fight.
Yeah.
But he still has. He's
Still powerful. That's what I mean.
He uses barrier techniques, and he's very helpful. He's good in his role.
Yeah.
And here's some edit of him being in Gojo's place there, of thinking he's the honored one. Alright, so now we have Atsuya Kusakabe. So Kusakabe is the strongest grade 1 sorcerer. Here's him making a bunch of funny faces. He's really silly. Like, look at this guy. He's so goofy. So this is him trying to explain what having an open domain expansion is like. look at his face.
That's crazy.
He always has a toothpick for, I don't know. He just.
Why is he getting water poured on him?
So, I'm gonna explain that this is some lore, so you're gonna have to write this down.
Okay.
I'm joking.
I'm writing.
You better be. So, a domain expansion is when you open up a barrier, which is a technique in Jujutsu Kaisen, blah, blah, and then you inscribe your curse technique on said barrier. So, since you are in someone's domain, you're guaranteed to take damage. Like, they can't block it properly. However, some people can just do their technique out in the open air, which is weird. He's explaining that if you have this water bottle here, having an open domain expansion is akin to just like spraying water everywhere, because like you're just shooting energy everywhere.
I see. That's interesting.
Yeah. This is him. He's a swords guy.
How many spikes does his hair have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Quite a
6,
few.
7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10.
10. He's awesome. Okay.
He was counting the spikes, but yeah. No, I'll give a better review of him. Trench coat is pretty cool. Can't lie. I like the spiky hair.
Oh, he's always snazzy. Like, if you look like this is a nice shirt, he has like a suit jacket on.
The toothpick is cool.
He has nice
and
shoes on.
I like a good analogy, so still 10 actually.
Yeah,
I'll give him the best rating.
Okay,
he's also like the character I think I've seen the least of, so I'm like the least like you, because I haven't like seen him murder someone.
He's also like fairly strong as a grade 1 sorcerer. He's well aware that there are people who are stronger than him, so he's pretty careful.
That's good.
Because like when Sukuna was like blowing shit up, he was like, I'm gonna not engage that. I don't want to die.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, he's smart. He's accountable. He wears cool
also
clothes.
He's not the main character. Because
the main
character always fucks around and never finds out. No, he's gonna find out.
Yuji's died like 4 times at this point.
Like I think the last episode I watched was like the 2 after he.
Has his heart ripped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, my girlfriend is a complete JJK noob. I've read the manga and watched the anime, but she's like, nah, I'd win. And then thank you guys for watching.
It's a good show.
Oh, wait, we need to go back really quick for you to say hot or not. So, hot?
Hot.
Hot?
Hottie.
Not.
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 Not. Hot. 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 Not.
And that's JJK hot or not. Yeah,
And
thank you for watching.